everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl HK. If you're new here, hi, welcome. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you're an oldie but a goodie, thank you guys so much for coming back. I love you so much. So for today's video, we're gonna be recreating a men's shirt into a nice corset top. I saw these a lot last year but one, and I was obsessed with them, but I just never found an oversized shirt. So I have with me an oversized blue shirt. This is my dad's shirt, by the way. It's very, very oversized, and I thought I could make a corset top out of this. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. I'm so excited. I saw Fenty coming up with this type of trend. There were a lot of them online. They're so nice if you wear them as a dress. I really am obsessed with the whole dress kind of situation, but you know, I can't wear it as a dress, so I'm going to try and make it as a top and wear it as a top. So if you're interested in seeing how this is going to turn out, how I'm going to style it, make sure you check it, make sure you stick around to the end. So let's get right into this video. Okay, so this is what I have done so far. Most of the men's shirts usually have that behind them, so what I did is I seam ripped them using my seam ripper. So I just removed the stitch that was done over here and over here. That's what I've done. And then on the sleeve, I also seam ripped the sleeves. This is how they are normally. This is how they are normally before being ripped. So I ripped them apart because they are very big sleeves for my wrist. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to introduce splits over here, and then I will sew it back so that the sleeve is kind of like my size, and that's what I've done. So from now going forward, if you want to follow this tutorial, you have to be very, very, very attentive, because there's going to be a little bit of math, not complicated math, but you need to be very attentive to kind of get the idea. Okay, so what I love about this tutorial, this shirt design, is that there isn't any type of cutting, like complicated cutting, nothing. All I have to do is I have to draw out where I need my seams to be, and then just sew a straight stitch, and it's just some small sewing on the shirt, and then we're good to go. So I'm very excited to see how it's gonna turn out. I'm a little bit nervous. I hope I don't get the math incorrect, so that I hope I just don't spoil it out, but I'm very positive I'm gonna do this. So yeah, let's get right into this tutorial. You might have to listen very, very carefully. Okay, let's get into it. So for the measurements, you're going to need the shirt waist, which is, for me, I got for 9 inches, and you're also going to need your actual waist measurements, which for me I got 31 inches. I took the shirt waist minus my actual waist, which gave me the dimensions that I need to remove, which is 18 for me. I divided it into 3 because I want to remove it in 3 portions, the 2 front pieces and the back piece, and it gave me 6. What you need to do is you need to mark where you need the cinching in to start. For me, it's just under the boob, and we're good to go. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm measuring the midpoint of the shirt, and then I will also measure 2 inches from the midpoint on both sides. Then I'll go on and measure the midpoint of each side, which for me was 6. So from the 2 inches that I had marked out earlier, I'm going to measure 3 inches, and I'm going to draw a 3 by 3 inches box. Remember, we have to remove 6 inches on each side, so I will end up drawing 2 boxes of 3 by 3 inches. So this is the first one. Okay, so I'm measuring the distance between the midpoint and the box that I just drew, and I got about 1.2 inches. So I'm replicating that on this other side, and that's where my second box is going to start. I'm going to draw a 3 by 3 box, and I'll do that on the other side as well. Let's say after doing the math, you got 10. You'll divide 10 by 2 and draw a 5 by 3 inch box. Man, I'm tired of talking, but what I'm doing right now is I'm making sure that the boxes in the front are going to be within the same line as the boxes in the back. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the midpoint of the back part of the shirt, going to mark that down, and then I'm going to find the midpoint of each side of the shirt, like after the midpoint. I don't know if I'm making any sense. Then I'll make sure that the box that I'm going to draw is in the middle of each side of the shirt, so within the midpoint of each side. I think I've made sense. If you have any more questions, do drop them in the comment section below. Oh, child. So this is what we have so far. We're coming to an end of sewing this top. I'm so tired. So these are the sleeves. I already pleated them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to sew a straight stitch, and then I'm going to move the bottom closer so that it's tight when I close the sleeves. And then I'm going to cut the top at the bottom about 2.5 inches, kind of to give me a top kind of finish, not a sharp dress kind of finish, because that's what I was going for. But voila, this is the final product. It looks so beautiful. I love how this turned out, especially this part where it's cinched in and then you have like an oversized top over here, the pleats that come over here. Guys, I'm obsessed with this top, the sleeves, the baggy sleeves, the back, how it's cinched in. I did cut it at the bottom kind of to lift it up and to give me like a top vibe, not a shirt vibe, because I'm not a big fan of shirt dresses. I'm not a big fan. I usually don't know how to style it, so I did cut it to give me that feeling, and it turned out perfect. I liked it. I like when my tops are a little bit above my hips but a little lower to hide my behind. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, make sure you give it a thumbs up, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. If you have, thank you guys so much, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Koheri.